Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Rise of the Ronin running on PlayStation 5. Of course, this game is available on the Xbox series of systems as well, and PC. We are actually going to try this with ray tracing mode. Normally I would play something that's prioritizes FPS, but apparently the ray tracing pulls back enough to also run at 60 frames, which is kind of an interesting choice. And if it doesn't work out, we'll change it later on. Let's see, input methods, hold time, guard. I don't know what any of this stuff really means. I mean, the hold time 5 seconds? Okay. Set the duration for which you must hold the button in certain interactions. Oh, well, why don't we make it 3 seconds? Hold the button. Automatic additional attacks, aim assist, auto grab, auto crouch, auto collect items. Oh, why wouldn't I want that on? Well, unless there's a bunch of items. I guess we're going to find out. Camera controls. Do we have audio from the controller? Because I'll definitely turn that off. Medium there. Music voices, audio output, stereo. No, we'll leave it on 3D audio. Wide dynamic range, yes. Motion blur off. 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 I don't like a lot of these things. I'm glad you can turn them off, though. Dismemberment effects? Okay. Let's leave that as it is. Yeah, it's got that P filter. Like it was made in the 90s. Or sorry, the 2000s. Oh, that was like straight out of a Neo 2. Okay. Do we have different options? Probably not. Probably the same stuff. What's online features? Play the game with online features? Well, I guess we'll find out what that really means. Controls, camera. Yeah, okay. Nothing too terribly fancy there. Let's see, for those who want to enjoy the action, you can change the difficulty. It's on. Enjoying the story, Twilight. We'll go medium, I guess. Rise of the Ronin is a fictional story. Takes inspiration from a time of expansion in Japanese history. Okay, good. It's not like their Nobunaga series then.
3 centuries ago, Japan was unified under the Tokugawa Shogunate. It closed its doors to the rest of the world. For a time, the island nation prospered. Yet despite its apparent tranquility, conflict brewed beneath the surface. Feudal lords known as daimyo were kept under strict surveillance. In public, they were loyal. But the cold,
You know why they revolted? Because they made them wear that hairstyle.
towards conflagration. Deep in the mountains of Kurosu, weapons were secretly forged in preparation for rebellion. But the Shogun's forces got wind of the plan and took terrible and bloody reprisals. Count on another type of weapon being forged in Kurosu. Warriors known as the Veiled Edge. Skilled in both subterfuge and the way of the sword, these nameless assassins were unmatched in their abilities. Under the tutelage of a master, the Bladesmith, they honed their skills in pairs called Blade Twins.
Go!
Separately, formidable. Together, unstoppable. Blade Twins are forever tied together by the bonds.
Oh, man, I should do the Japanese language. The English is usually super cringy in every Tecmo game. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. Well. Change your body will be deleting your current appearance profile. Yeah, sure. Elbow knee angle. Skin texture. Undergarments. Are we ever going to see the undergarments? I mean, you never know. Face shape. Jaw width. God, it's real hard to tell. Chin sharpness, mandible depth. Oh my god. Aging. Forehead wrinkles? Oh, yeah, sure. Eyebrows? I mean, I think I'm okay with the eyebrows. Huh? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe like that? I don't know. They're kind of round, huh? Excuse me. I think I'm okay with the eyebrow spacing. Symmetrical. Nose. A little wider. That way you can smell better. Teeth is fine. Mouth is probably fine. Ears are fine. I think the hair is fine. The facial hair, though. Yeah. A little clean shaven is good. Makeup? Oh, really? Eyeshadow? Oh, can you even tell? I really can't. I guess I'm not an expert on this sort of stuff either. Ah, there we go. In which case, this should be like that. Eyelash, lipstick, blush, face paint. Oh, well, maybe a no on that one. Facial markings. Oh, I think I'm fine with the freckles. I think we already went over body. I think it's fine.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm actually fine with the way she looks. Oh, look at that. It's like we're playing Resident Evil, huh? All right, Ashley! Let's have her be a little bit darker. I don't want her quite so pale. She's gone through some stuff, you know. Oh, I see. This is why the undergarment color is so important, in case you choose a female. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, you know me, I'm kind of like my blue-haired girls. Oh, that's facial hair. There you go. A little meow meow there. Yes, I know it looks terrible. Alright, just give me a break. Alright, she's out to kill people. Not necessarily to look snazzy. Let's get that up there. Yeah, there we go. think I'm good with her. Setting up your veiled edges. As a swordsmith polishes a blade, so too does a bladesmith sharpen the veiled edges of their charge. Choose a blade sharpening origin to determine the veiled edge's initial capabilities and special skills, as well as the weapons in which they excel. Okay. Let's see. Killer, breaker. Killer. Learn the way of the veiled edge passed down for generations. Cut those that stand in your way and strike fear into your enemies. Learn the art of ninjutsu to compete on highly dangerous missions. Trained in utilizing various equipment, can assassinate multiple enemies at once. Ooh. Learn the art of being charismatic and charming. The seducer. Efficient and practice movements allow for efficient key usage, and you can also be very clever with words to deceive people. Sapper. Learn a wide range of knowledge required for a spy, adept at handling firearms and medical practice. Also excels at negotiations. Beginner. A novice with a wide range of skills at their disposal. Because of the unfinished nature of their training, these veiled edges are full of possibility, and more than others are capable of learning a multitude of special skills. That said, their lack of specialization may hold them back from unlocking their true potential. Unsharpened. Weaklings. Well, I probably don't want that. I think I want breaker. Breaker. Well, that was like 20 minutes of just that. It's weird when they choose to do 30 frame cinemas. I'm like, why? Especially if it's being generated real time with the game engine that is capable of doing 60. Or maybe the game isn't capable of doing 60. I don't know. Select character. Oh, well, I guess I should probably select him.
Follow me.
I mean, this seems like it runs at 30. It definitely is not 60.
What are you going to use?
Select the two weapons you choose will be your initial weapons. The weapons best suited for use determined by blade sharpening origin. Recommended paired swords.
It's best to go with something that suits you.
See, press normal attack square, advancing attack up and square, charge attack hold square. Press again to unleash a barrage of attacks. All attacks require key as indicated by the blue gauge. Press attacking against some bales of straw. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, boy, you really gotta watch your gauge. Yeah, I thought special skills. Hold X to expend skill points to acquire special skills. Learning special skills a certain number of times will improve the corresponding stat. Strength, dexterity, charm, intellect. Well, I'm going to have nothing right now. Encyclopedia. The encyclopedia contains all manner of useful information, archive, events, and guide. Oh, can we change that to the title screen? Well, of course. Well, here, let's save then. I'm definitely not into the 30 frames look. It's bad they couldn't figure out how to do things interactively, where you didn't have to go all the way out to the title screen. Alright, does it stay there? It does. Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, that's much better. Oh my goodness. Pole arm, katana,
You're still not done yet.
spear, odachi. I mean, I already have close range weapons. I should probably pick something long range.
That one, eh? Be sure you take some time to get a feel for it.
Okay. I think I'm good.
You're happy with that, Zen?
Continue ahead.
Alright, let's go.
R1 and sheath and unsheath. Oh, kind of awkward, but alright.
Training or not, I won't pull my punches. Not bad.
Press directions to use, or press the D-pad to use items registered to loadouts. That doesn't look bad. I mean, it's very much a progression of their other games.
Well, you coming or what?
At least it's a bright enough where I can see something, unlike Neo 2. Martial arts skills. Hold R1 or square and triangle. Use key to unleash powerful attacks. Each martial art has special attributes that may be modified by repeatedly pressing or holding the button. Exhaust an enemy's key using martial arts or other attacks. With their stance broken, they'll be unable to move and you can unleash devastating strikes. Okay.
Let's rimba up, shall we?
Grown strong.
This way.
Yeah, I'd say the prioritized FPS doesn't really suffer from making the game look worse. Hold and release circle. Sprinting does not deplete key while outside of battle. Nice. That's the way it should be. Veiled Edge Banner. Interacting with a Veiled Edge Banner will restore your health as well as replenish your medicinal pills and projectiles. Just be warned that it will also cause defeated enemies to reappear. So, Souls-like. When you run out of health or restart the game, you will return to the last Veiled Edge Banner that you can interact with, or else the last checkpoint that you passed.
We're here. Time to begin. Cross.
Boy, yeah, I would rather hear the Japanese language. I guess we'll change it after this.
Swords, and show me all you've done. I'll get the better of you this time.
Use a counter spark to deflect and neutralize your enemy's attacks. Counter spark is triangle. Deflecting attacks with counter sparks will cause enemies to become temporarily panicked, opening up a window of opportunity for you to deal major damage. Enemy's panic status is indicated by the red gauge.
Well played.
Okay. Too soon. There we go.
Read the intention.
You can deflect the repeated attacks of an enemy combo using counter sparks. Please note that deflecting one attack in a combo will not cause an enemy to become panicked, so rather than focusing on deflecting everything, it may be best to block. The best way to drain an enemy's ki is to first reduce their maximum ki, panic enemies with counter sparks, and then attack to significantly reduce their maximum ki, making it easier for you to fully deplete their ki. In such a situation, the use of martial arts will prove more effective than normal attacks. Okay.
I know your every move. You'll have to do better.
Critical triangle when the enemy's stance has been broken. Fully deplete your enemy's ki to break their stance. Once the enemy has been incapacitated and the lock-on icon has turned red, you will be able to execute a critical hit capable of dealing major damage.
What am I doing?
Hold R1 to aid a collapsed enemy. Ah, you let me win.
You did well. Next, you will fight me. I will face the box for you. Stay sharp. In the Veiled Edge, 2 are 1. Show me how well you've been forged.
You can switch control between either Veiled Edge member at any time. Switch control and Veiled Edge with left trigger and up on the D-pad, or L1 and up on the D-pad. Change between your characters to suit the battle conditions may help you turn a fight to your advantage.
It looks like you're getting somewhere.
What's the matter? You're normally sharper than this.
Working together is the only path to success. Savor how it feels for two to work too hard.
Oh, okay, so you need to dodge. Makes sense.
That's enough training for now. I'm assigning you a new mission. The black ships from America are anchored off the coast at Yokohama. Sneak aboard and steal the secret message in Commodore Perry's possession. And if the opportunity arises, kill Perry. Understood?
Understood.
A response worthy of the Veiled Edge. This is the day our clan has long prepared for, when we finally go to war with the Tokugawa. This is an order. Failure is not an option. Are you ready to head for the black ships?
Yep.
Good. I know you will not let me down. Now move.
We leave the boat here.
We can't risk causing a commotion. We must strike together. Let's begin.
Okay, let's change the language. English is okay, but Tecmo has never really gotten the art of English voice acting. The voice actors themselves are talented, but the voice director has never, like, really committed to making it sound as good as it can. And that really does hurt it. I don't think they'll ever learn. But, you know, I mean, they're focused on their own language, of course. Yeah, just the nature of the beast. Lock on. Switch target with the right stick. Lock on with R3. Locking the camera down on an enemy will make fighting them easier. You'll also be able to see the enemy's health and ki. Different types of enemies can be identified by different overhead icons. Let's see, one stripe is normal, and then two stripes is formidable. Some formidable foes function as the leader of enemy groups. After you have taken out the leader of an enemy group, they will no longer reappear when you interact with a cross banner. Okay. Leaders and followers. Gotcha.
Time to suffer. Prepare yourself.
Okay, still have to get used to it. It's not as simple as it seems. Enemies will notice you and attack if they hear you. Crouch with L3, walk lightly, tilt with left stick. This will allow you to move silently. Assassinate. Approach enemy without being noticed, then press triangle. This allows you to quickly dispatch enemies without engaging them, providing you can sneak up on them. Note that you may not be able to assassinate formidable foes in one fell swoop. Makes sense? I mean, the sneaky is fun. Not skimping on the blood either. Okay, I don't have to press X to use a ladder. That's kind of nice. Doesn't look like I can sneak my way past this guy. Deflecting enemy gunfire and other such attacks with a well-timed counter spark will temporarily set the weapon ablaze. Attacking enemies in this state will cause them to burn. Ouch. Always too soon. Rifles are noisy but enable powerful attacks at range. Ready with L2, shoot with R2. God, I gotta use every single button in a Team Ninja game, I swear.
少し多いな。他に道はないか。
So much for being sneaky. She just busted the crap out of that barrel. You can use your grappling rope as a weapon when locked onto an enemy. Also, certain objects like explosive barrels can be thrown at enemies. Let's see. Throw grappling rope at enemies, R2. Use grappling rope to throw object at enemies. Hold R2 while the hook is displayed. Okay.
Bring it on!
Am I going that way? So you obtained a new weapon. Select equipment from the hamburger menu to equip or switch your primary, melee, and sub long-range weapons. Primary weapons. So primary weapons R1 and up on the D-pad, and sub weapon R1 and down on the D-pad. Okay, well, I don't think I'll need to use the saber. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Get up there. Okay, was this an optional route then? Doesn't seem to be leading me to the main objective. Doesn't seem like being sneaky is an option here. Alright, good job sneaking. They'll hardly know that I was ever here. Exactly call it child's play. I mean, children aren't murdering other people. I would hope.
Prepare yourself.
Oh yeah? You want to sneak in here? I have a feeling you don't know how to crouch. What is this? My inventory is full? What? Well, I mean, I've hardly even started the game. Weapons, armor, and accessories are equipped to specific slots. Weapons and armor each have their own stat aptitude, so equip items that are suited to your skills to really get the most out of them. Press L2 for details of the stat aptitude of your equipment. Let's see, okay. Polearm style. Don't suppose I have anything else, do I? Eh, not really. I see, okay. I thought this game was supposed to have simpler, uncomplicated controls. I beg to differ. These seem plenty complex to me. My goodness. Not as bad as Neo, though. I mean, that's like the ultimate in complexity. Just for the sake of having like a million things that you can do. Okay, so I have been here. It's interesting. It has some issue with its draw distance. You can see it sort of flashing out in the deep background there. Nice place. What is that? Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you eating? Okay, that's not a plate. Captain's cabin key. Okay. Obtain Perry's report. Am I supposed to look at these? Okay, menu screen. Combat styles. You can view information on combat styles from the menu combat style screen. Press square to view combat style stats and upgrade requirements. You can then see a description for each martial skill and the requirements for learning the martial skill detail screen. Furthermore, repeated use of the same weapon type will increase your weapon proficiency. Press R3 to check your weapon proficiency. Researching a certain level of weapon proficiency will earn you skills and skill points. Yeah, sure. Archive, characters, organizations, areas, combat styles, other. Okay, oh boy. Yeah, you can look up all the stuff. Get a little reminder of how to play in case it's been a little while. That's also actually pretty helpful. Blackened silver saber, but it's another saber, right? I'm not using sabers. Is there a way up from here? Oh, Matthew Perry, why don't we be friends? To avoid the martial skills of enemies enveloped by a murderous red aura, you will have to rely on perfectly timed counterspark deflection. There are enemy martial skills which are very tricky to deflect with a counterspark, and some cannot be blocked by guarding. For this reason, dodging can sometimes be a more effective strategy. Oh, I didn't. I thought I'd rolled.
様らは終わりだぞ。倒れるわけにはいかん。
What? Oh my god, really? Cool mask. I'm gonna steal that thing for sure.
本当にいたとはな。隠し刀が片割れを犠牲にしてでも任務を果たすと聞く。どちらが無様に逃げる。
Live and take the secret. Oh, really? We had to pick which one? Well, I don't want to lose my blue-haired girl. Okay, fine. Oh, and I still got shot. Okay, well, obviously not very good at my job.
片割れを失った隠し刀。もう何もできまい。
Really? We just lose our partner? Well, we spend all that time making that making that character.
見つけられたのはそれのみよ。
我ら二人で一対。それを忘れるな。
Fight off the Shogunate assassins attacking the Vale village and join the bladesmith. 1853. Oh yeah, that's party time.
覚悟。
Shurikens can be thrown quickly and consecutively. Throw with R2. Well, kind of a bad timing to give me that prompt, honestly. Blade Flash, R1, immediately after an attack. Shake off the bloodstains and replenish ki based on the bloodstain amount. Use between attacks to perform various actions. Each attack with your primary weapon increases the amount of blood on it. The gauge displayed below the primary weapon icon indicates how bloodied your weapon is. Okay, so it is kind of the key system from Neo 2, just in a different form. Yeah, you know, I don't hate these graphics. I was under the impression that these were poor graphics, but I really don't feel so, even under this performance mode. You know, I guess I sort of feel like the effects and kind of the overall look of the art is pretty strong. I mean, it certainly doesn't look like a PlayStation 5 game, but it also doesn't look like a PlayStation 4 game. You know, it's a little bit more advanced than that, so it sort of sits in between. MT Ninja, unfortunately, they are not like they haven't been like masters of you know, high graphic artwork for well, I mean, since the 360 days. I mean, they really haven't done more than that. Never been their focus. Even if you think back to the days of Ninja Gaiden 2, with its, you know, absolutely terrible frame rate, or inconsistent frame rate, maybe I should say. You know, it's just, again, just never been their thing. Jeez, a dog can dodge me. What the hell? Okay, that doesn't work out exactly. See, this part feels very Ninja Gaiden. Even though I'm not using like I'm not using like a bunch of buttons to do a bunch of things. The feel and the speed feels like a Ninja Gaiden game. Oh, wrong kind of dodge. That part feels like Ninja Gaiden. Okay, well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Rise of the Ronin, running on PlayStation 5. Yeah, I think contrary to maybe some more popular reviewers out there, I really like this. I think it's actually quite a bit of fun. Even though there's a reduced complexity from Neo 2, I really felt that Neo 2 was just over the top, like way overboard on the number of things you could do and the controls and the number of items you had to juggle and upgrade and coordinate with all the different stances and different weapon types and going from Oni mode to normal mode. And I really, even though I really love that game, I did feel it was too much. And this one, I think it definitely pares it back a little bit for regular people to like. You know, it doesn't have to be just the hardcore action fans that want to play Team Ninja game. You know, sometimes maybe casual fans would like it as well. Although this is still at the difficulty that a casual fan would be turned away from. So this is kind of for the average gamer, I think. I think that's okay to go for that audience. I think the graphics and sound are very serviceable. You know, they're good. I wouldn't call them bad. And I think the controls are really sharp. They're really fun to use. It was interesting having the dual character setup, but obviously that didn't last very long because your other character dies. So maybe we meet somebody else later on that looks exactly like the character that we made. Otherwise, I shudder to think that the people that spent hours making their partner character, only to find out that the partner character just doesn't make it past the initial part of the game. But yeah, definitely check it out. I think it's a fun game, and I think you're not going to be like 100% satisfied if you want Neo 2 or you're looking for Neo 3. I think you're going to be closer to being satisfied if you're looking for like a Ninja Gaiden, but a little bit less on the complicated side. So yeah, I like it, and we'll play more. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.